Good evening and welcome to my midweek recap here for Apple and plan ahead for the remainder of the week. As you can see here, there are no new notes on the Apple chart. Still kind of beating myself up over this missed move back here on last week. I'll get back into it here soon. But I've been focusing on a lot on the S&P 500, SPX, and a few other names. So I'm not too much in a rush to go ahead and trade Apple up here. It could potentially be looked at as chasing. I mean, huge move up. It is going sideways, so wait for somewhat of a breakout type of setup or a support for maybe a swing at my pre-described levels here. A couple of new things drawn on the chart. First of all, I'll look for a support play here at the 8 EMA around 225 calls for 2 weeks in the future. 21 EMA right down here in this region. I'll look for 220 calls about 3 weeks in the future. Down here at the 50 SMA, I will look for 205 calls with 4 weeks of time. And way down below is the 200 SMA still. I'll look for 185 calls about a week out, or excuse me, a month out in the future from there. Don't foresee price action going through all those levels very fast. It is possible, but don't foresee that to be too much of a high probability at this point. Although now the daily time frame, big, huge engulfing bar on the day, didn't close at lows, so there are still buyers of support down there, and it's pretty much just put in a 2-day, 3-day broadening pattern up here. Not too much unlike the last time we did something similar, which was way back here prior to the last earnings, I believe. Yeah, right at the last earnings time. And put in this big, huge flag. I was looking for the measure move up to around 215. We've definitely got that. Even had a pullback consolidation and curled right back up, went to all-time highs and flirting with the 230 level, which coincides with this more recent flag that I have drawn here on the daily time frame. So missed a lot of that move. It is what it is. I'll look to catch the next wave of buyers as it turns out, and just kind of be patient. So looking for my levels here. I will look for a potential breakout above this 230 area, maybe some 230 calls about 2 weeks in the future. This line here represents the measured move for the intraday flag that has now formed. Although this is not an ideal flag, it's very wide range and has actually started to roll over and may put in that broadening pattern, come all the way down here to this 223-ish area. So just going to look for supports mainly here for Apple and take it slowly. Fortunately, I do have plenty of shares to catch the ride as it does go higher. But for trading purposes, I'm looking to take some calls in Apple. I'm not a person to go ahead and try and pick tops. And it's a quick way to blow up an account. So since I don't trade the bearish side of trade, I just sit and wait and look at the other names that are working. So for now, that's my trade plan on Apple. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below. Have a good evening and good luck.